Welcome to this week's edition of the PlayStation Pacific Open Series Tier 1 Championship. And it is rain for qualifying here in the United States of America as we're watching Banana Cake Pie take his Alfa Romeo tentatively around the circuit of the Americas. 15 minutes remain in the quali session. Will we get rain in the race too? This week's edition has a lot to live up to after last week's spectacular finish between the two Ferraris, the Grim Reaper and championship leader Will. But we'll see what we can deliver. Banana Cake Pie won't be delivering a lap time at the moment. He's invalidated that one. So we'll flick over to the Deputy Dill Dog in the McLaren coming through turn 1. And then through this interesting little part of the circuit. The left, the right, the left, the right. And that completes Sector 1. Now through turn 10, short run down the hill to the hairpin turn 11 that takes you onto the back straight where DRS does become available. Not in the wet conditions though. As we give a nice warm welcome, not just to you at home, or wherever you are tuning in from this week, but Gavin Arnold in the comments as well, who has mentioned he's also been watching those last laps from Singapore over and over. Yeah, they were. It was a spectacular finish. That was pure racing. That was excellent. I noticed even the main man, the president of Race Spec himself, jumped on and had a look. He was quite enjoying that one himself. Matt Plevy, hope I got that right. If I don't turn up tomorrow, you know I got it wrong. As we watch Deputy Dill Dog, he's coming around the last corner now to complete this lap. Put in the 5th time of the day, gets really out of shape on the exit. So only goes 3rd. The Saint on top at the moment. That's a pretty good lap to start with. A 1:47.6, leaving the Grim Reaper a full second adrift. Karma goes up into 3rd, just misses out on a provisional front row spot. Still early days, only 6 times on the board as we check in with the Alpine driver. My name is Jeff. Another time goes up on the board. It's Kekon with a 1:49.6. Jeff having just completed Sector 2 now. He's making his way towards turn 15. 20 turns on this quite lengthy circuit. It's funny, it's a short first sector, but 6 turns make up that first sector there through that weaving part, the opening of the lap. We might watch it. We might go on board with someone after, see if we can get on board with a driver after we watch Jeff complete his lap out of the last corner, gets off the curves. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 2. It's Kekon facing the wrong way. He's come out of turn 9 rather. And got himself a swapper on. Thank you, Gavin Arnold. The kind words there. I can tell you what, I was exhausted after that, calling that race. That was, geez, you had to watch the breathing and get it all out and follow all that action. It was all happening. Another lap and my head would have popped. Fair dinkum, but it was all well worth it. Hopefully we can see something similar here today. Now the times are starting to roll in. We got Born Shed. So has Will. Is this Will? Has he changed his name, or have we got a substitute for today? Someone might need to fill me in there. This is news to me. I'm trying to think what number Will normally runs on that Ferrari. This is a 39. I don't think that was it. That's where we need Ted Kravitz in the pits to like sort this stuff out for us, but I'm just going to step away from the mic for a minute, see if I can work this out. Okay, he's not raced. Gavin Arnold's confirmed. Gavin Kravitz in the pit lane. Will not racing tonight. Okay, so late breaking developments. Bad news if you will himself. Good news for the likes of Scotty and the Grim Reaper, Karma, Delicious, all trailing Will in the championship at the moment. We've got Scotty about 36 points behind. Then comes Grim Reaper on 123. That puts him 73 adrift of Will's 196. So a good opportunity for these guys to make up some points in the championship. Alright, and well, hello to Born Shed in the 39 Ferrari. So interesting development. Good chance for Scotty to make up some points in the championship. As we look at him, he's down there in second at the moment, but currently on an invalidated lap. Here's Karma. Will he go for a hot lap? Let's let the Red Bull driver take us through. Nope, he doesn't want to go fast. Find someone else to take us through that opening part of the lap. As we go to the rear end of the lap, his teammate PRL Aussie currently fourth. Out of the last corner. The car wants to step out. Oh, really wants to step out. Almost drove right off the track into the fence. Doesn't improve the lap time. He can take us through sector 1. Will he go for a hot lap? Ah, yes, another one. Okay, thanks to Dylan Can. Are you delicious? We've got the Kick Butt Kiwi in the Alpha Tech. Oh, as the Red Bull goes off there at turn 10. Turn 9, rather. Gathers it up. Hasn't invalidated the lap, somehow. We've got Kick Butt Kiwi replacing Delicious in the Alpha Tauri as well. So, Delicious, he's 5th. So, Will's on top on 196 points. Delicious down in 5th on 102. He's 94 points adrift. So, he won't be making up any places tonight. Well, here's the Grim Reaper. He has already invalidated his lap through Sector 1. So that'll be no good. Trying to find someone on a fresh... Well, here's Drow down the back straight. Yet to bank a time. 6:45 left on the clock, so he needs to put one in pretty soon. Probably go for a few laps on this set. Finds himself now down towards turn lucky 13. Exits through 14, left through 15. Sorry, just back with you guys. Just checking my map. It's not going well for me in preparation for this race. My track map has the corners numbered wrong from about 15 to 18, but try and get on top of that throughout the session and the race. Just over 5 minutes to go in the session. Drow has banked a time, but it still puts him at the bottom of the time sheet, 17th. Here's Kick Butt Kiwi. He's coming around turn 12 to complete sector 2. It's an improvement if he could keep it up. Just might be able to move up to the 7th row at this pace. We've got Twitch Liddy out there now on the intermediates, along with Snickers, Bud, Born Sheds taking them on as well. Prezzo, Buster, Karma, PRL Aussie. And the man currently sitting at the top of the timesheets, PRL Saint. As we watch Kick Butt Kiwi, so it seems to be the time for the Inters, and Kick Butt Kiwi agrees. He goes in. So they're all streaming out of the pits now, and they know they've got to get this lap done. If the Inters are the way to go, it needs to be done now. There's not much time left in the session. The pit lane is now full, I think, of everyone trying to get on those Inters just about. Now, when you got the cars all trying to post a time desperately towards the end of a session like this, you know what happens. Someone crashes, someone spins off. They get a bit too desperate. Who's going to keep it pointing in the right direction in the quickest manner? Meanwhile, actually, Drow continued on down there in the Haas, apparently on an invalidated lap, but continued on and got himself a 1:49.3, good enough for the 6th row of the grid so far. Sorry, 7th. As he goes 13th. Keekon's since been demoted down to 16th. Still on the wets at the moment. And he's not going to have time to grab Inters and go again. So unless he does something on this very lap, which looks like he's running out of time for as well. He goes into the pits. This is going to be too little too late for Keekon. We've got a little train of cars here in just going through Sector 1, and Grim Reaper there sandwiched between. I know he's got Prezzo behind him there, and in front must be Jeff. He goes round, but his lap's cooked. What's an outlap anyway? My mistake. Needs to get a move on though. Can't see how much time left in the session as the yellow flags. There's going to be yellow flags going up everywhere at the moment, so they always seem to put it over the session clock. Every time a driver, even doing the right thing, jumping out of the way to let another car through, that clock disappears. We'll see what Buster's up to in the Aston Martin. He finds himself over in the middle part of the track there, just going through turn 17 now. That sort of quadruple right-hander. Now left into 19. Out of 20 while PRL Aussie goes to the top. Oh, and Joe Buster launches it into second. So 1:46.8 for PRL Aussie. That's good enough for provisional pole with just over 30 seconds left to go. Who we got here? I'm trying to find who that driver is about to come over the start finish straight. So we've got cars going everywhere at the moment. Here they come. Karma goes to the top. 1:45.8. That's quick. That's a pretty quick time. Oh, someone was off on the grass there. It's Drow. Throwing off his front wing as well out of turn 1. Coming over the start finish straight. Jeff, he's on currently a 1:49, almost even. That's 10th spot at the moment. So they're all crossing the line just in time except for 10th Sandals. So we're going to get one more lot of laps by the looks of it. Try and see who's the furthest out in front. I think it's Banana Cake Pie leading the way. He currently sits on a 1:48.7. He's got the Saint just down the road behind him. Scotty goes to the top. 1:45.452. So the times are tumbling as the rain dries up. Here goes Banana Cake Pie. Round the final corner. Can he improve? He can. 3rd spot. That's a good lap. PRL Saint doesn't improve. Next we've got PRL Aussie over the line. 5th to 2nd, 1:45.8. It's Red Bull 2 and 3. Next over the line, is it Jeff? No, it's not. Gotta find this blue car. I think it's Twitch Liddy. Couldn't see if he improved or not. Karma. His final lap, 1:45.8 becomes a 1:44.3. Provisional pole. That's a quick lap. Absolute stonker. Snickers Bud. He goes over the line, doesn't improve. Deputy Dilldog up to 8th, 1:46.8. Barely anything separating the two McLarens. Now Kick Butt Kiwi languishing in 17th. Moves up to 4th, 1:45.8. Gets it done at the death. Interesting little session. And as we leave the session, we are joined by Will in the comments. G'day, mate. Championship leader there. Watching on, watching the progress. He'll be keeping, no doubt, a little eye on Scotty just to see if that AlphaTauri driver can close Will's championship gap today here in the USA. So there's your results on screen. Karma bearing the Ukrainian flag for today. Head of Scotty, Grim Reaper, Kick Butt Kiwi, PRL Aussie, Banana Cake Pie. My name is Jeff, Twitch Liddy, Snickers Bud, and Deputy Dilldog rounding out the top 10. So we'll take a quick break. Please don't go anywhere. If the race is half as good as that, you won't want to miss it on the other side of this. So we join the field on the warm-up lap for the USA Grand Prix, coming to you live from the Circuit of Americas. Big gap forming there between the kick butt Kiwi, happy to let the first three get way ahead as they finish up the second sector on their way to the grid. Interesting qualifying session in case you missed it. Wet weather conditions, all drivers pretty much going to inters in the last few minutes of the session. We're getting in a couple of laps before the end. Times were tumbling, positions changing all over the place. And it was Karma in the Red Bull, this man on screen who came out on top. Fascinating session. The run into the first corner is going to be an interesting one. I have no doubt they can all survive turn 1. The question is, turns 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, can they all get through there safely? We're about to find out as Karma parks up on the pole position spot. See if we can get a view down the start-finish straight. We want to catch him head on. Oh, it's not looking good. Mr. Director giving us... Here we go. We've got him. As the red lights come on, the PlayStation Pacific Open Series Tier 1 Championship and Round 9 in the USA gets underway. Karma pipped immediately by Scotty, who goes to the inside and takes the lead into turn 1. Grim Reaper's there in third on the outside of Banana Cake Pie and the kick butt Kiwi. Can he hold that spot? They're going to try and go through side by side through the next sequence of corners. That could get a bit hairy. Cars scattered all over the track next to each other. Oh, this is pretty good driving though. They're going to survive it. Fantastic so far. But it's Scotty who comes out on top of Karma from the next AlphaTauri. Kick butt Kiwi there in third as they stream their way through turn 10 down to the hairpin at 11. No DRS yet, but this will be the zone to watch later in the race as they come pouring through that corner now. All some pretty good clean driving from what we've seen so far. Haven't seen too much contact. As we see the McLaren there of Snickers Bud sticking his nose out in the inside, trying to look for a wave past the Saint, who goes up the inside there of the Alpine of Twitch Liddy, who holds 8th spot for now. Doing a good job. Snickers Bud now compromised going through turn 12. Has to watch out for 10 Sandals, who's going to try and drive around the outside of the McLaren and does so successfully. Takes it there going into turn 16. So Scotty still leads out front as he brings the field across the start-finish line. Karma still in pursuit, already outside a second behind. We'll check the tyre situation. There it is, different compounds for those two cars, so Karma may need to watch out from the kick butt Kiwi from behind. Less than half a second trailing the Red Bull, looking to join his teammate in the first two positions. Grim Reaper there in fourth. He's already gapped Banana Cake Pie back in 5th spot. So the lead 4 pull away. Scotty on the softs, Karma on the mediums, Kick Butt Kiwi on the softs, Grim Reaper on the mediums. So it looks like we'll be seeing a few different strategies here today. And you can always throw a cat amongst the pigeons with a bit of safety car intervention. At some stage, he's Buster forced to the outside of Banana Cake Pie if he's to make his move through turn 12. Does not get it done. Good rigorous defence from the Banana Cake Pie in the Alfa Romeo. Keeping that Aston Martin at bay. There's a position change further down. Actually, we've lost 10 Sandals. He's gone onto the grass. That's at turn 14. Gathers it up, keeps going. No visible damage that we can see. DRS now enabled. So we might want to keep another eye on Kick Butt Kiwi with a bit of DRS assistance. Drow The 13th picks up the first 3-second penalty of the day. Not joined by his teammate, the Breadman Meakin, this week. Those two had a bit of a weekend to forget last time out in Singapore. Looking for a better result. Currently 13th on the soft tyres, but a 3-second penalty will not help. So Kick Butt Kiwi trails Karma as they head through 9 and 10. Down to 11, where he will now pick up the DRS. Can he get much benefit from it? Will it help him close in? We hear the beep as the rear wing on the AlphaTauri opens. He closes in. He's going to go straight up the inside of the Red Bull and get it done nice and easily down into turn 12. So we have an AlphaTauri 1-2. Scotty from the Kick Butt Kiwi. Bit of action in the background there. My name is Jeff. Demotes Banana Cake Pie another position further, as Buster did a few corners previous by the looks of it. And it's all happening. Oh, what was that? Twitch Liddy. PRL Aussie shaping up as he goes really close to the back of the Red Bull. Deputy Dilldog down here in 11. Look at that train of cars formed up behind him. Drow's in 12. Born Shed, Ferrari substitute for the USA Grand Prix. Oh, getting well out of shape there, coming through turn 19. All over the place, that Ferrari. Like he's on ice. That could cost him a position here to Snickers Bud, who goes up the inside into turn 1. Can he make it stick? He can. The Ferrari tries to switch back, but again steps out of shape. Looking an absolute handful, that car, as we've lost Keycon. 10 Sandals goes through. Drow gets another time penalty. Not sure if he's aware of track limits here today. So Keycon now last man on track. Scotty still leads from his teammate, the Kick Butt Kiwi. Karma won't quite go away with a bit of DRS help. He's able to suck his way back to the back of the Kick Butt Kiwi. Might be all he needs just to stay in touch there for the time being. Look how close. It's got a huge effect, huge benefits having the DRS here in the States. Deputy Dilldog still leading Mini Train here. We've got another one forming in the middle of the field, looks like, at the hands of My Name is Jeff in 6th. Drow's just unfortunate. Oh, taps the back of the McLaren. Watch out, could cause a puncture there. Oh, and look how wide he's gone again. The Haas driver, he's going to be looking at it. And again, he's going to be looking at another penalty soon if he doesn't watch out. He's just all over the place. And didn't quite get it right out of the final corner. Can the McLaren of Snickers Bud close in and make a move? Not close enough. No threat from behind. Hits the apex much better though. As these three go through Sector 1 now. Turns 2, 3, 4, 5. Snickers Bud gets a penalty now. They're having trouble following each other. Prezzo's got one as well down there in 15th. Better check in with Karma, who's got DRS again once more. It's going to help him close up right onto the back of the Kick Butt Kiwi. Won't be close enough before the corner. But that's interesting. It's worth a good 4/10 as Buster goes up into 4th, ahead of Grim Reaper. So the Aston Martin on the soft tyres on the move. Yeah, as I was saying, that looks like that DRS is worth a good 4/10 of a second at the moment. Here goes Prezzo swapping places with Born Shed in the Ferrari. Won't quite go away yet. Has to concede. Drow's lost that spot to Snickers Bud, who's now out after his teammate, Deputy Dilldog. So plenty happening in the lower part of the field. And Karma's already really close going onto the start-finish straight. So that's going to benefit him going round to the... By the time they get round to the back straight, if he can pick up that DRS once more. Look how close he is to the back of the AlphaTauri. How much does he lose out through this first sector here from turns 2 to 6? As we look down, this is the best view to watch the cars go and negotiate the first sector. How good's that? Hitting all these apeces, the Red Bull. In pursuit of the kick butt Kiwis, he's about as close as ever. 5/10. Let's see what he can do if he can go onto the back straight out of turn 11 within half a second of the AlphaTauri. He does. So are those softs starting to go off a little bit? Here comes Karma now in the slipstream of the Honda-powered AlphaTauri up the inside. Concedes the spot, does Kick Butt Kiwi. And here's Jeff having a little battle of his own with the AlphaTauri of Banana Cake Pie. He just cuts up the inside. Jeff tries to take it back. They're going to go side by side, these two. Oh, and in the background, PRL Saint watching, waiting to pick up any scraps should this all end in tears. 3 cars getting involved now. They're still going at it, Jeff and Banana Cake Pie. Neither wants to concede. Flat out, hard cornering, side by side. This is magnificent. He's off! It had to end in tears, and it has. My name is Jeff, facing the wrong way. Oh, it was a good little duel. Unfortunately, someone was going to lose out, and it was poor old Jeff losing out in a big way. The only positive to take out of it, it's happened right there in front of the pit lane, so he can jump back in, box it, grab some new tyres, repairs, and keep going. Grim Reaper moves up to 4th, takes that position back from Buster. So potentially, just potentially, the soft tyres may just be starting to go off a bit. And remember, I'm not much of a player of this game. I don't do anything more than bash around on a few time trial laps from time to time. If you've got an opinion on strategy or have an idea how you think some of these might play out, please let us know in the comments. Remember, the more comments, the merrier. We welcome your feedback and thoughts in the comments section. Makes this live race even better. Tell us who you think will win. Tell us who you think will come last. Anything. Add a bit of spice to the broadcast, which has gotten pretty spicy as it is. Plenty of battles downfield, as we said. Field's starting to spread. We've lost Jeff, I think, again. Yeah, poor old Jeff in the number 8, Alpine. Doing a bit of lawn mowing down there, just coming out of turn 16. Didn't get far on his new tyres and kit. We see it so often, too, on this game. The drivers come in for a new set of hard tyres and then just spin on that outlap. Now, up ahead, I think PRL Aussie. Who have we got? Oh no, it's Karma and Kick Butt Kiwi. My mistake. Getting very close down there into turn 12. When will we, next question will be, when will we see the first of the soft tyre runners come in to get rid of those red-walled Pirellis? Oh, Buster flies right wide, well and truly coming out of the last corner there. We've got a yellow flag. I think it's Bourne Shed, is it? Yes. That'll be turn 18. Turning him around. But Kiwi close again now. As they go through the first sector once more. Got a little bit wide there, the AlphaTauri driver. That's going to cost him a couple of tenths in the lead up to his pursuit of Karma to make their way down to the next DRS zone. The detection point is right here, just before the corner, and then DRS becomes available on exit. AlphaTauri leads Red Bull, leads AlphaTauri. Lap 9 of 28. The USA Grand Prix. That view doesn't help us, Mr. Director. Shows us nothing, but as we see now, Karma holds that spot. Further down, Banana Cake Pie and PRL Aussie going at it into turn 12. The Red Bull takes a spot off the Alfa Romeo driver who cuts back. Now this is shades of Banana Cake Pie, and my name is Jeff from 2 laps prior. How's this one going to play out? Neither wanting to give quarter. Switch back after switch back. It looks like Banana Cake Pie is going to hold it for now. Twitch Liddy and Snickers Bud further down, just behind those two going at it as well. While the midfield battles continue to heat up. Don't know where to look at the moment. Lap 10 of 28. Born Shed in the sheds now after a spin just before the final corner. That Ferrari in urgent need of repairs, new tyres. Drow out there. Fastest lap. So very interesting indeed. Took his softs, got it done. Can be consistent. Back up front, Scotty from Karma still, kick butt Kiwi right there in tow. Yes, Mighty Wombats pointed out Karma starting to catch Scotty, and it's true, he's taken about 8 tenths out of the AlphaTauri from the last time I checked that gap. I'll tell you who have been stuck nose to tail this whole way, these two Now what's happened there? Oh, Deputy Dilldog's in the pits. I was just about to point out the McLaren's stuck nose to tail, but Snickers Bud puts an end to that battle coming into the pits. So you saw down the back straight there between 11 and 12. Karma closing right in to Scotty, even throwing a little dummy as they approach the entry to turn 12, just to remind Scotty that he's there and he hasn't gone anywhere in the last 10 laps. Drow gets another penalty. I might get tired of saying that by lap 28. Meanwhile, on lap 12, Scotty comes in. 93 AlphaTauri sheds his softs, and I would assume Kick Butt Kiwi might be in on the very next lap. So Karma leads. Takes back what was his original pole position. Lost it immediately on the drag. Actually, we'll just see where Scotty's come out. He's just come out right ahead. That was timed pretty about as well as you can get, just ahead of Deputy Dilldog and Twitch Liddy, who are going hammer and tong for 7th place down there. Coming up to turn 6, Jeff gets himself a 3-second time penalty. So you can see the penalty situation there on your screen. Drow up to 12. We've got a yellow oh, well, speak of the man himself. There he is, pointing dead on into the fence and resets amidst the stars and stripes of the USA. That's down there at turn 19 and immediately runs wide, so care factor's close to 0, I think, for the Haas driver at the moment. Karma still in front. He's opened that gap over a second now. So the mediums starting to come into their own compared to the softs. Kickbutt Kiwi the last on him, and he comes in to get him off. Last of the starters on the softs. So that'll only leave Bornshed and Drow on the soft tyres. They're down there. Ooh, dust everywhere. Puff of white smoke all over the place. Like Scarface's lounge room or something. Couldn't see the pit crew. He's going to come out right up the inside there of Deputy Dilldog. They almost contact into turn 1. That was close. And now in the background, Twitch Liddy smells blood in the water and thinks he'll have a piece of Kickbutt Kiwi, perhaps. Mind you, his tyre's 12 laps older. It's going to be... Oh, Drow's at it again, I think. Yeah, starting to see a repeat of Singapore last week. Almost more spins and laps completed. Reminds me of the great Ricardo Rossett. Gets going once more, takes it through turn 12. Back out front, Karma. Still large and in charge with the Grim Reaper there in second, both on 12-lap old mediums. As is 3rd and 4th place, PRL Aussie. And Banana Cake Pie just consolidating his position. He's had to fight for it today, though. He's been very busy. Dueling and battling his way up to 4th place. Really had to earn it. Who was that in the background we saw? Was it Tent Sandals? Might have been battling with Buster. As I said, hard to know where to look at the moment, but it's a nice problem to have. Battles galore. In the US of A. Down start, finish, straight they go. Drow has come into the pits. Has he got damage, or will this be his day done? Goes for the hards this time. His little stint on the softs come to an end. So lap 14, we're approaching half distance. And Karma, the pole man, 7 seconds out ahead of Grim Reaper there in second. PRL Aussie in third. Got a yellow... Oh, Bornshed's done and dusted. He's out of it. This is a safety car. So, that cat amongst the pigeons I mentioned earlier has come to fruition, manifesting as a result of a crash from Bornshed. I think it was around turn 18. This might be a good time for Karma to come in and get rid of those medium tyres, and he does just that. So we'll take a moment. Watch what's going on with all. There's going to be a plethora of pit stops here, no doubt about it. Well, now he's gone off behind the safety car. Is Drow as we rejoin. Still on lap 14 according to the timer, although I have my suspicions about that. We're on lap 14, last lap. Interesting. So Karma still maintains the lead. So the timer's just ticked over to lap 15 now, but that's interesting given they're on the other side of the circuit, so I don't know what in tarnation's going on there. But the safety car remains out, so we got 4 cars to catch the pack. It's not going to be coming into the pits this moment, so I'm going to take this opportunity to take a quick break. And you're wondering, what do you mean by break? We're not sponsored. There's no commercial breaks. No, but the lovely bride's just brought me some pizza and beer, so I'm going to hook into that for one lap just on the DL, so I'll be back with you shortly. Alright, safety car's done, pizza's done, let's go. Lap 17, we're back underway. 12 laps remaining, we've lost already in the back there, Jeff! Oh, Jeffro, get going, mate. Off he goes to try and rejoin the pack as Karma breaks away. Out front, ahead of the kick-butt Kiwi, Grim Reaper there in third, looking for back-to-back wins after his sensational victory in Singapore last week. Harassing the kick-butt Kiwi already. There'll be no DRS in the early stages. Have to wait a couple of laps for that benefit. Buster there in fourth, albeit with 6 seconds in penalties though, so that's going to hurt him later on. Here comes the midfield. This is good. The midfield pack has been bunched right up once more, so we're going to see a few battles again yet, and it's looked like PRL, Aussie and Scotty up the inside into turn 12. The Red Bull sticks it around the outside. That'll give him the inside line for the next corner. Scotty's going to try and stay on the outside of him. Meanwhile, up ahead, Banana Cake Pie and Buster swap positions for 4th place. Look at these two going at it. Still side by side. We've lost one back there somewhere as well. Someone went off the track. They've managed to keep going. PRL Aussie's going to hold 6th for now. Comes out in front of Scotty. Just. Good bit of racing. Banana Cake Pie there into 4th as well, as they all come trailing out of the last corner. Grimmy has taken 2nd spot as well. We've got a virtual safety car. So who did we lose? Oh, Jeff's having a moment again. That's his 4th incident today. My memory serves me correctly. Go back to the Karma out front. Look at Grimmy right on his tail, and these virtual safety cars never last too long. Oh, the Saint. According to Race Control, hasn't been saintly enough. He acquires a 3-second time penalty. I think we're racing once more by the looks of it, are we? Yeah, that's foot to the floor stuff from the Red Bull, despite the graphic saying virtual safety car, but we are back underway once more. Oh, he's broken well and truly away from Grim Reaper there, who's got Banana Cake Pie behind him, but all he'll be worried about now is the kick butt Kiwi, who goes for the dive up the inside. They touch! Banana Cake Pie goes wide, and he's going to go plummeting down the order. 8th place from 4th to 8th. He's going to try and snatch this one back off Deputy Dilldog if he can. He's going to try a switch back here. It could work. This could curl the hairs on the back of your neck if he tries to stick it side by side with the McLaren through this sequence of corners. He decides to stay behind. But that won't be the last we hear of Banana Cake Pie. DRS now enabled. And Scotty going on the move now. Next target in his sights. He's got a firm lock on his teammate going into turn 1. They're not sure whether they're battling or not. He manages to pull alongside the rear axle of the kick butt Kiwi, but has to slot back in now. Good if we could get that helicopter view of them going through this first sector now. That would be good. 3rd and 4th, the Alpha Tauris. They were 1-2. At one point, you can just see by the mannerisms of the two cars at the moment that the soft tyres working much better, as they should. Much grippier compound now. This could be interesting. Kick butt Kiwi. Scotty's going to get a toe on the kick butt Kiwi, but also PRL Aussie has a bit of DRS assistance as well. 3-way battle going down into turn 12. Will the Red Bull have a think about a move? He's up the inside. Does kick butt Kiwi know he's there? Oh, they're so close. So close. But they avoid each other. They avoid a serious accident as he dives up the inside. My goodness. Oh, this is hair-raising stuff. Just waiting for a driver to chop into another one, but they are the pros. Managed to avoid each other. Meanwhile, out front, the gap between 1st place Karma and 2nd place Grim Reaper still maintained at about 1.8. Scotty there trying to break the toe. Kick butt Kiwi has to look out for PRL Aussie behind. Deputy Dilldog right behind him as well. So the McLaren sees an invite and says, I'll join this party, thank you very much. Can he get a piece of that Red Bull there in 5th place? Oh, and the kick butt Kiwi gets a 3-second time penalty. Not ideal with 9 laps to go. They'll want to try to go to the end if they can. Jeff down there at the back. It's another incident for him, and 3-second time penalty. Here goes PRL Aussie on the kick butt Kiwi. He's well and truly ahead before turn 12. He'll take the spot. Oh, the AlphaTauri fights back. Big lunge up the inside into 13. Here we go, another battle through the middle part of the track. Looks like PRL Aussie's going to come out on top, though. That's good stuff from those two. Haven't we seen some overtaking and battles today? It's been fantastic racing. That's exactly why we tune into the Race Spec Esports channel for some of this. Oh, what happened to kick butt? Kiwi spun it on the straight. He's off. Oh, the 92 AlphaTauri goes round and round as they come out of the final corner and down through the positions. 14th from 4th. That could be his chance at a race win done. Scotty gets a breather. 2 seconds ahead of the PRL Aussie. Deputy Dilldog still on his case down there as we look at them come through turn 8. Now 9. Fast left-hander at 10. Through the DRS detection zone. Oh, who's that off in the background? I think it's the Preslo. Is that the Saint? Off. He's off. That'll be a safety car. Kick butt Kiwi goes off trying to avoid him. The Mercedes went crunching into the wall. Try and get a look at it. Just slung off to the right-hand side. And there it is, all but a Mercedes carcass on the side of the track. And as expected, safety car makes a return. This will be good for the guys on the soft tyres, which, well, is everyone bar for the poor kick butt Kiwi. He's down at the back, though. He might as well make that switch to the softs, I would assume. Get on a fresh set. Go on a charge. Late race charge with a few laps to go. How cute do you play it? Could he go round one more lap, then box? Catch the field. Just that one lap fresher tyres. Let's watch the kick butt Kiwi, see what he does. So 9th, 10th and 11th come in. That's Prezzo, Twitch, Keycon. Kick butt Kiwi stays out. Will he do it on the next lap? Not sure. It'll be interesting watching these guys in the midfield now from Prezzo downwards. So Karma in front. We'll take stock here while we can. Karma in front. He got crashed out last week in Singapore. Cost him some form of points. Finds himself 89 points adrift in the championship. As we said, with no Will out there today, it's a good chance to make up some big points. Grim Reaper in second, last week's race winner. It went down to the last few corners. Fantastic victory for him. He's got a taste of the good stuff and he wants more. Scotty in third, second in the championship, 36 points adrift. And like Karma, a good chance to make up some good points. Does the safety car come in this lap? It does not, so we're going to go one more. Does Kick Butt Kiwi come in? Curious to know, would he try it now? Would he have left it? He does! Oh, little cutesy tactics. I like when I get one right, because I always get them wrong. So, we'll be able to watch him go on a charge at the end of the race. Let's not forget PRL Aussie up there in fourth. He's best race finish so far this season was a 5th. That was 2 races ago in Spain, which substituted in for the ultimately boycotted Russian Grand Prix. So he's looking at a season best finish at the moment as well, staring down the barrel of a good result. But geez, I can't wait to watch these guys further down the pack from Prezzo, Twitch, Liddy, Buster. He came in immediately. He swooped on those tyres. Keycon, my name is Jeff, and as we just saw, the kick butt Kiwi. His last week's race winner in Singapore, the Grim Reaper. So the safety car about to come in. We're about to go racing once more. If you're ready to get going once more, give me a hell yeah in the comments. As the cars stream down the start-finish straight, Karma trying to build a gap already. Meanwhile, Banana Cake Pie getting very close there in the back of the McLaren. 4th place Deputy Dilldog. Here comes the field streaming through turn 1. Looks like they're all going to get through safely. We'll try and keep an eye on those guys down in the back half of the field who all pitted for the fresh softs. They'll be pretty quick compared to these guys in the top 8, all on 8-lap old soft tyres. Here we go. No DRS, remember, for a couple of laps. Hopefully we don't see any more safety car interventions. We'll take a quick look at the penalty situation as well, as that's going to come into effect towards the back end of the race. Twitch Liddy stepping out of the usual racing line to try and get past Tent Sandals, which he has, but he's got to watch out behind from Buster, trying to move up a position as well. They're going to go side by side into turn 12, getting very intimate with one another through that corner, and behind Tent Sandals and Keycon as well going at it. Oh, this car's going everywhere. There's Snickers Bud coming back onto the track just up ahead. That's going to make a mess of things. Look at them, all interconnected just about. Twitch Liddy, Snickers Bud, Buster, Keycon, Tent Sandals going at it. Even further down the field, the Kick Butt Kiwi and My Name is Jeff having a bit of a duel. Kick Butt Kiwi trying to go up the inside of Tent Sandals, can't do it. Scotty now very close to the Grim Reaper going into turn 1. Will he think about a move? Does not on this occasion. 4 laps remain. Round 9 of the PlayStation Pacific Open Series Tier 1 Championship, and things are only just hotting up now. How good's this? Where would you rather be on a Sunday night? And tuned into this fantastic action. Here we go. Look at the tyre situation. Look at the gaps on screen. Nothing in between them at the moment. Is Scotty now thinking about a move again? Remember, no DRS. Look how close he was, almost pushing the Grim Reaper through turn 11 as he gets a nice slingshot here past the Ferrari. He's not going to be allowed through the easy way. Oh, almost drove him right off the track. This is good as they go into turn 12. AlphaTauri driver takes it. Can Grim Reaper pull the switch back? He's going to think about it. Couldn't get late enough on the brakes. Maybe this time, perhaps. Oh, that's close. Front and rear wheels almost interlocked between the two cars. But I think Scotty just might hang on to the spot. Oh, and the Grim Reaper gets a 3-second time penalty for his efforts as well. That's going to play a part at the end of the race. Back-to-back wins, just moved a bit further out of reach for the Ferrari driver. 10 Sandals gets a penalty as well. And all the while, second and third place duel it out. Karma just pulls further away down the track. Buster and Snickerbud switch places. 9th for Buster. Snickerbud dropped right back there, so the kick butt Kiwi snuck through. He's now moved up from 13th to 10th in that couple of laps. So the guy's starting to get a little bit punchy now. All the while, Karma out front just gets one lap closer to his first race win of the season. Can he do it? He's finished second twice, third once, couple of fourth places, but hasn't taken the top spot yet. Is today's day. Red Bull driver just needs to complete another 2.5 laps. Grim Reaper and Scotty going at it again. Here he goes up the inside. This Ferrari driver needs to get some serious driving done if he's to negate that 3-second time penalty. And look at that, smooth move. Oh, back up the inside. Instant switch from the AlphaTauri driver. Oh, stay with this helicopter view. This is great to watch from up here. Here goes the Ferrari round the outside through 18 and 9. Oh, Scotty's off into the fence. Front wing gone. He's going to have to come in and grab a new one. A chance to pick up good points in Will's absence. Goes begging. Now Twitch Liddy moving up ahead of Banana Cake Pie, the Alpine driver up to 4th. Deputy Dilldog there in 3rd. PRL Aussie sticks his nose up the inside, gets that Red Bull well and truly out of shape. He's going to lose a spot to Banana Cake Pie and Prezzo in the Williams. Now's not the place to try and take it back there, mate. Tucks back in. Karma up front, 2 seconds ahead. Again, one step closer to what has been so far an elusive race victory. Look at these guys going at it through turn 10 of all places. Will the Williams go up the inside through 11? It's almost inevitable. They have to have a go. Does so, but that'll... Actually, he should get the DRS too, shouldn't he? He does, so that's handy. That's the place you want to do it. I wonder if he just held back. Smart move. And in the background, look who it is. On the charge, kick butt Kiwi. Those softs working. Oh, he's pushed well and truly wide by Banana Cake Pie. Now there's a Red Bull involved. It's PRL Aussie. Ah, things getting really dicey back there. Now Buster's in on the action. Banana Cake Pie looking like a sitting duck at the moment. Those 11-lap-old softs not serving his Alfa Romeo well at all. Lap and a half to go. Look at that train of cars. Oh, and Buster goes round. Turned left through turn 20, kept going left, slams it into the fence. Has he got damage? Anyway, that'll be all she wrote for him as far as his race chances are concerned. So we'll move back up. We've lost another one, have we? I know it was Buster recovering, brought out the yellow flags. Banana Cake Pie still going at it. We're on the last lap of the race. And Grim Reaper there in second. He's desperately trying to get his gap to Deputy Dilldog out over 3 seconds so he can hold on to second place. There's that 3 seconds will be added to his race time at the conclusion. Here's Deputy Dilldog. The gap's 2.5 seconds. No DRS for the McLaren driver. Grim Reaper will want to hope Twitch Liddy gets involved with that McLaren and holds him up even more. Further down, there's the kick butt Kiwi. Here's the Williams of Kekon. He's getting busy now. He's the next to demote Banana Cake Pie. Prezzo gets a penalty, 3 seconds. Oh, what a race it has been. Overtakes, duels, battles galore. 14 drivers have survived. Could be 13 now. I think one of the McLarens has gone wide. But it's all academic as far as Karma's concerned as he picks up his first race win of the season. The Red Bull driver salutes the judge. First past the post, and Grim Reaper hangs on to second by about 2/100ths of a second. But all the plaudits go to this man. Karma wins in the USA. Fantastic result for the Red Bull driver. Scotty, another day to forget. Unfortunately, the AlphaTauri driver just has these moments under pressure. He has good results in his grasp and throws them away. And unfortunately, it'll be another race he will want to forget. Driver of the day goes to Kekon. I'll be honest, I don't remember where he started. There was a lot of switching of positions toward the back. Yes, Karma brings his mobile phone, just letting everyone know he's got mum on the line, congratulating him on his first win of the Race Spec Esports PlayStation Pacific Open Series. Round 9 goes to Red Bull. I think that's Adrian Newey on the podium or some doppelganger wannabe. There's your results on screen. Karma, so Kekon started 17th up to 7th. Fantastic result for the Scotsman. Karma, Grim Reaper, Deputy Dilldog, Kickbutt Kiwi, Twitch Liddy round out the top 5. PRL Aussie dropped 1 spot in the race through all that for 6th. There, Kekon, as we mentioned. Banana Cake Pie, he had the busiest race of anyone tenfold. But what entertainment it was. We hope that was going to live up to the show that we saw in Singapore last week, and I think that gave us a pretty good version of it. Wasn't too bad. Grimmy smashed out the last lap. Yes, Gavin Arnold, he put in just what he needed to cover that time penalty. So fantastic race, and as I said last week, another one I'm actually looking forward to going back and watching again. Unfortunately for now, that's all we got time for. I'm going to leave you all to it. Please join us next week for the next edition of the Race Spec PlayStation Pacific Open Series Tier 1 Championship. We've only got 6 races to go. Make sure you be there. Until next week, I'm Mike Wilson. It's bye for now.